Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion, plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We won our game in our last round. I know, it seems unfathomable. You're saying, please, NL, don't give me the keeper. I don't want to see his face no more. Well, you're gonna get your wish for now. We gotta do somebody else. You know, I hate to say it, but when the sun's up, make hay. Is that what... I guess hay isn't something that grows in the ground, is it? What is hay? What is hay? Hay is grass, legumes, or other herbaceous plants that have been cut, dried, or stored for use as animal fodder. So hay doesn't grow. Hay is a product. Why is it called hay fever then? Hay fever. Hay fever is a common allergic condition. What are you allergic to? Hay is an inflammation in the nose which occurs when the immune system overreacts to allergens in the air. This is why the English language is stupid. What, you tell me hay fever has nothing to do with hay? Why don't you just give it a different word then, like Zebulon fever? Either way, I'm kind of... It's an unnecessary bit. I know it's going to sound like it's a logical extreme. I don't mean it to be a logical extreme. I'm just asking for a counter example. I see you in chat. Whenever I say something you disagree with, it, you say it's a logical extreme. It's not always a logical extreme. A logical extreme is, you know, oh, I don't really feel like having a drink right now. Oh, really? Well, you know, you're 70% water, so sometimes I'll just be like, I don't think, like, this game's that good because it just does the same thing that another game did 2 years ago. They're logical extremes. It's not a logic. I'll acquiesce to the logical extremes a la carte when they happen. It's not French for when they happen, but at your leisure. I don't know what a la carte means. I think it means served with map. Either way. I will always cop to those. But we gotta, you know, meet ourselves in the middle. Both of these are kind of not that great. But that's okay. I don't want to besmirch the good name of halitosis, which at least gives us a little poison aura. Two of clubs. Tell you what. Drop a bomb there. Pop two of clubs. Grab the fool card. Why the fool card? Because the fool card allows us to maybe steal a boss rush item. I mean, at this point, you know the benefit of the Fool card. Even if we don't use it on a... that was bad. Even if we don't use it to get out of boss rush, there's so many opportunities for it to be worth something. Even it's worth half a spirit heart if we just go into the curse room and then teleport out. So I think there's a certain baseline level of goodness there. We got question marks. We also got a speed upgrade because of caffeine pill. That's good. I didn't even really look at... what we should be doing. This is totally a Mega Satan potential run. We also want to do negative, and then what the heck is the middle on the right? Wait. Hold up. I know it seems like I'm having a brain fart here. So the negative is on the right. So we need the full negative path, including Shoal, plus Mega Satan. Okay. Theoretically plausible to do it all in one run. I just needed to compare it to somebody else's post-it note there. So if we actually, like, self-sacrifice room in the most ideal fashion, we could maybe make this happen. You might be saying the self-sacrifice room is what has burned me in the past couple of runs. I would disagree, respectfully. Behind your back, I'm talking mad garbage, but... well, facing the front of you, I'm gonna say that I disagree, and the real downside, or the real thing that took us down on our previous runs, was probably being the keeper. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but the dude doesn't even have HP. His internal organs have been replaced by units of financial currency. Financial instruments, as they call them, in the industry where I work, aka high-level executive banking. I don't know what executive banking is, but I do it anyway because it pays the bills. Plus, I have a real passion for it. I'm always at the executive bank. Gotta think about this. We don't actually need Perthrow as much as I thought we might, because we have the ability to reroll that machine with money or bombs, which we're thankfully not like completely stuffed to the brim with, but not completely lacking either. However, I want to think about it because it's possible. I mean, we're gonna get a deal with the devil. So we might want HP. However, we kind of want to will Mega Satan into existence, so skipping a deal with the devil wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Not to mention, we could even just take the deal with the devil on the back of our spirit hearts, of which we have enough right now. Got the shovel. Might as well just use it as much as possible. So I think maybe we'll... The other thing is if we take it, it's just free. Yeah, okay, I think you take it. Even though it's not that good. Like, the shot speed up is obviously not worth much. It all comes down to the idea that in most situations, a single HP upgrade is kind of a low-tier drop, right? There's so many drops that are better, but situationally, you oftentimes do need it anyway. So we can use this to our advantage. I think first, you take Cambion Conception, and then you re-roll the remaining items here. And then maybe we go a little broke here and take Whore of Babylon. Then we can afford to take Experimental Treatment, because it actually can't give us a health downgrade at that point. Now, you can't say, oh, good play, great play, vac, vac, vac. Of course, I mean, I feel that internally, but you can't necessarily say that, because we might have gotten an HP upgrade out of Experimental Treatment anyway. You know, we can't go back in time, Ashton Kutcher butterfly effect style, and figure it out for ourselves. We don't have Whore of Babylon active right now, by the way, as well, so I might be an idiot for getting an HP upgrade, but it did come with a Tears upgrade as well, so I'm pretty stoked about that. However, it was a relatively shrewd play, I think, so we should keep in mind we've got Cambion Conception, and the idea behind that is if we can find a blood bank or something, we can get to the Whore of Babylon state and also have the potential to pick up like an Incubus or a Succubus or a Song That Reminds Us of the Good Times or a Song That Reminds Us of the Best Times. At the time being, though, which, who knows, dude, this could be the best times. That's the thing about the best times, is that you often don't realize you're in the best times until they've already passed, and that's gonna sound melancholy. I don't really mean it like that. But, you know, time is a way of, you ever hear the expression, time heals all wounds? It's the essence of nostalgia, I think, right there. You know, you could be living the best times right now, and you won't even know it until 5 years from now, because you don't know what's going to happen. Some absolutely awful stuff could happen to you in the next year. I'm not wishing it upon you, I'm just saying appreciate what you got while you got it, unless you're already in a terrible state, in which case, please feel free to whine to your heart's content. Nothing's more annoying than, you know, having things to complain about, and then people go, why are you complaining? You know, there's people in the world that have it worse than you. Well, aren't you just complaining about their complaining in that case? Why are you complaining about my complaining? There's people who complain about way pettier complaints than my complaints, which are extremely... See, you know, you can just go down in this cycle forever, is what I'm trying to suggest, but... You know, generally when people complain... It's taken me a long time to learn this, and I'm still very bad at it. Oftentimes this is phrased by like stand-up comedians as like a masculine versus feminine thing. I don't know if it's even like that. I think it's just, you know, the human being sort of deal. We got 1 luck. It might give us a little bonus here. People go, you know, like someone complains. Your initial reaction is most of the time to find a solution to their complaint. But what they really want is just for you to be like, yeah, that sucks. It's true. It's a selfish action to complain and just look for sympathy. It's a bad habit to do it on the regular, and I'm sure we all know people in our lives that, you know, have a habit of, you know, spinning a tall tale at us. Well, I went to the store, and then the lady at the cashier was very mean to me, and I asked for a cheeseburger, but they didn't have any cheese, so I was like, what are the places called cheeseburgers? And then, you know, you get the idea, but, you know, many people, myself included, we try to, you know, solve the problem. We'll be like, well, why didn't you go down the street to this place and get the... They don't want to hear that. They just want to hear, wow, that's stupid. Why didn't they have cheeseburgers at the cheeseburger house? It's taken me a long time to kind of learn that lesson. It's a valuable one, though. Let me rest assured. Next time somebody complains, just give them an ear. You know, lend them an ear and be like, yeah, that's garbage. And if they want solutions, trust me, they'll tell you. They'll be like, what will you do in this situation? What would you do in this situation? But most of the time, they just want you to be like, yeah, dude, the fast food never looks the same as the pictures. And it sucks. I'm with you 100%. That's how you get your Golden Girls moments of like, thank you for being a friend. Down the road and back again. So, that's really good. But our HP is in a tight spot. Range is better, and that's important, especially as Azazel. I mean, almost exclusively as Azazel, if we're being honest. D1 has interesting potentiality. I'm not saying the shovel's better, because I think that would be maybe just actually a lie. Maybe I'll get one more use out of the shovel. It's been absolute trash for us. Tears upgrade. And then, okay, well, I went one more room accidentally, but after this, I think we'll try to go get the D1, because the D1 gives you an extra consumable from the template that is the ground. First, of course, we gotta actually go for this, but, like, if a Spirit Heart drops, we can use the... Oh, so dumb. We can use the D1 to create more Spirit Hearts. And why am I talking about Spirit Hearts? Well, just, you know, theoretically, it could be relevant if you're on an Azazel run and kind of like a little bit low on HP because you got overly aggressive on a deal with the devil that didn't necessarily contain 10 out of 10 items, but maybe, you know, your future prospects are greater than the present situation looks like. We can't lose this Azazel run because my Isaac confidence is like pretty close to an all-time low. I mean, I can't be mad. Because we still have... We're either going to get a chest once every 4 rooms, or we're going to get a Spirit Heart once every 4 rooms. So, I think we should leave that room open as an opportunity for us. The downside being, of course, we're not picking up the HP right off the bat, but... As long as we don't get hit too much, we should be okay. We can even get hit once. It's not looking great in terms of, like, our Mega Satan odds. We haven't found a self-sacrifice room yet. Obviously, I want to go into that room. We actually... You're not going to love this methodology from me, I think, but I'm going to do it. Because if there's Spirit Hearts on the ground in here, which there weren't, but if there were Spirit Hearts on the ground in there, we could have created one more as well, in a kind of a time-limited context. I really, really, really want to get the Spirit Heart doubled here. Sweet. I'm going to take... Oh, the chest disappears, so we're actually... That's a free Spirit Heart every 4 rooms then. So it's like a... We've got an active item version of the relic. No. It's technically better because we can choose our consumable. Yeah, but it's like technically a lot worse because we're holding it. So, that being said, it's still good. You know, to say it's worse than a passive item that does something the same or similar is not necessarily a valid argument, is it? Because we don't have that passive item yet. Camo undies. I've never really... turn these items into the 10 out of 10 I think they have the potential to be. In very unique situations, to be fair. Just wanted to peep this just in case there was something advantageous in here. Because, I mean, I don't want to backtrack. We know we're going to have to anyway. This is probably the last backtrack regardless. And then Fudge Wrap, you can have it back. So we'll create 2. We'll probably grab them all and then just leave. Yeah, so this could be very useful for us, especially if we do end up, you know, giving ourselves a chance to get to that self-sacrifice room, which is the only way we're liable to get a Mega Satan play at this point. Although, to be fair, we just unlocked Duality, so we might be able to get a little Duality action as well. Chaos card. Dude, okay. It's actually a shame. Well, not really, but... I was gonna say it's actually a shame we've killed Delirium as Azazel, but it's not really a shame. It's just, I wish we could be like, I don't want this card right now. Can you take this card and give it to a different character on the next run? We don't need to double it, because we're never gonna get triples of it, which is what we need to make a difference. Like, doubling it once doesn't make any difference. Yeah, this is starting to pop. Okay, maybe we would have gotten... no, we wouldn't have, but... So the real ticket here... Wow, especially with these charges. I'll tell you what, we should drop the Chaos card and then create a Chaos card. And then we probably don't need one more Chaos card unless we fight Krampus. But we can't take that with us anyway, so... I mean, if we're holding a Chaos card, once every 4 rooms we can now create a Chaos card. That's insanely good. On top of the Spirit Hearts we can already create. We don't want to be Dark Judas. You know what? I want to get... the, oh, but we're gonna lose our HP on the next floor anyway. Dang it. Lucky us. Either way, we want to do it this way. Now we can create a Chaos card before every boss fight if we play our cards right. Hello, Ruka. Welcome to the show. Okay. So we can create a chaos card before every boss fight. Put that in your hat and smoke it. Relic. I don't know how you smoke things. We're gonna start... I mean, I guess we should duplicate the chaos card right off the bat if it seems like there's nothing else worth duplicating. It's like, we don't need another key. We're probably never gonna use another bomb. Unless there's spirit hearts or like a good card to duplicate. We might as well duplicate chaos, knowing we can come back for it at a later date. Cat, do you have to... So the cat, it sits in this Mandarin orange box. I say the cat. You know him on a first and only name basis. Ruka. He's too big for his orange box. What is this? Lacrophagi. Feed them. It's probably not how that's pronounced. So he ripped a hole in his cardboard box. You're gonna say, how large is this cat? It's not like that, and first off, how dare you? But, it's just he's had the box for like 2 years, so, you know, by pushing on the edge of it enough, he's managed to kind of explode it. However, he's now tipping over every time he sleeps, and he's knocking over these mugs I got next to me. Let's take restock. Excuse me, cat. The mugs, my dude! I'll get you a new box! So we might as well roll Louse in the Comatorium. We do want Whore of Babylon active, like, whenever possible. Spirit Hearts are not untouchable. If you can use them to, like, give you something of value, oftentimes that can be worth more than the Spirit Heart itself. And there you go. We got 1 luck, and we got Gimpy working for us now. I also kind of want to make our boss rush happen if it's plausible to make it happen, so... See if we get 2 good ones. I can see forever. Not good enough to roll, but good enough to take. You know what? We actually could afford to give our keys to a key beggar for once. This doesn't happen very often. We got a lot of kind of threads we're pulling on simultaneously here, so... I'm thinking boss rush, you know, we're a little distracted. Come on, dude. We don't need to make it the boss rush. And in fact, as I'm saying that, I'm like, we're not gonna make it the boss rush. Question marks? So blue and white means take a hike. Always gotta make a mnemonic or something. Blue and white, take a hike. There you go. That justifies us coming in here 100%. $15 damage. As long as we stay in the Whore of Babylon state, which I'm endeavoring to do. It has never been this good. So we are going to lose the Chaos card. Well, no, we're going to be able to hold the Chaos card, which is important because we need it for Mega Satan. But we're going to lose our ability to duplicate the Chaos card. What do we care? Like, we just got the keys to getting a Mega Satan victory. So I'm extremely happy with this. This is like a huge positive. And that's one more way to get a Mega Satan fight. If somehow you find yourself coming across a key beggar, and then you have like infinity keys, you can maybe get Dad's key. I didn't say it was a high percentage play, alright? But it seems like it's plausible. I think we take it and try to give it away. We could actually, okay, that obviously didn't work out, but to be honest, we could use the survivability. Blue and white means take a hike. Tears up. We're at the cap, I guess. Infested is like a couple of spiders. Down to the next floor. Dad's key does not open up boss rush, if I believe. Oh, we're on Necropolis 2 anyway. So we're in EMB territory. NL, what's EMB territory? Oh, you're not hip with the memes? It means eat my butt. Kids are always texting each other, you know, vile stuff like that these days. Oh, eat my butt, I hate you. You know, all you have to lose is your chains and stuff like that. And I'm like, come on. What do you... Back in the day, I used to look at my friends in the phone book and call them. I say, hey, what's up? That's what we used to say when we were kids. What's up? And we thought we were badass when we said it. Because you know what our parents said? How's it going? We said, what's up? It's the defining element of our generation. Now kids these days, they call each other up. Ooh, you know, profits are the unpaid wages of the working class. And I said, come on. Just leave that out of here. Just ask me what's up. Nobody ever asks me what's up anymore. What a strange tangent. Now, I mean, we're 4-ish thousand episodes into playing The Binding of Isaac, so those tangents are kind of like the new norm. Which would be a great name for a workout show starring a fitness show starring Norm Macdonald. That would be like a 10 out of 10 idea. You can steal that one, Hollywood. Okay, I'm also stupid because we should be... Our range doesn't get any higher from the range upgrade. We should have been using Dad's key. I mean, it also doesn't matter because we have enough keys. But technically, we should be using Dad's key. Yeah, okay. And we're still not crushing it on HP. But as long as we can just keep, you know, the spirit hearts that we're getting... Even if we're not getting too many of them, if we can just keep them, then we're getting something, you know? Doesn't louse give you flies when you shoot poops? I guess maybe red poops don't count, or alternatively, unfathomably, I have the wrong option here. I believe that we do have a shop remaining. Okay, we've already been there. Good use of the key, in theory at least. I think we just go for the fight. We're kind of ready to go. We're saving Chaos card. I'll only do boss rush if we get, like, something very, very good out of it at this point. We can see our items, which is fairly important, I'd say. Okay, we're going negative. We've been pretty good about that. Yeah, we definitely do not want this garbage. No offense, Bumbo, but we've been pretty good about taking the right path and the right Polaroid, right picture, I guess we can say. Let's try not to mess that up. Continue trying to use this on occasion. Cursed dice, really more of a daily thing. I know we gotta do dailies, starting pretty shortly, actually. We have never picked up a book, so we don't need how to jump, but obviously, like, if the situation presents itself, how to jump might be a worthwhile pickup here for at least a little bit. But we need Dad's key overall. We're also really looking for a deal with the devil, preferably like an Abaddon or something like that, so that we can get into the Whore of Babylon state, but do so without... It wouldn't destroy our damage. Dude, look at all of the... I'm gonna try it. Look at all of the mimics that we've had. It's actually outrageous. Not that bad. And the pills were not good, but they could have been worse. I mean, one of them was actually great. It's full health. It's just not good for us right now. No secret rooms. Not just good for the contents of the secret rooms, but also good for, like, an expedited path to victory. Or at least to the boss fight on the floor, where we'll... hopefully not squander our chance of getting a deal with the devil. You might be saying, NL, I thought you didn't want HP. I'm in that awkward period, right? Where, like, I really don't want HP. But I might need it to survive. So playing something like a Judgment seems sensible. Just realized, by the way, we did get Leech. I think that's our first Cambion Conception payout. Right. And that's not bad. What? Oh, I didn't even see him. It's not that bad, because apparently we're gonna need this HP to keep us afloat here. I've been taking some seriously dumb damage, but this might be the difference maker. I may, and this is just me stoking the fire, I give myself like a 20% chance of actually doing this. I may choose to fight Hush. What's my reasoning? We got the keys required to get some items, but mostly I could get those items while also... We don't need it, we'll just crush them regardless, but we could get those items without having to actually fight Hush by using the Chaos card. Now, it would take away the Chaos card use on Mega Satan, but there might be some situations where that's actually worth it. So we got a cube of meat, it's fine. Obviously, we're looking more for like a coup of meat, but This is actually okay. So Louse does nothing for us. Wiggle Worm, I thought it might give us a slight range upgrade. Instead, we're going to take Mom's Pearl for the Spirit Hearts. I thought about being a little edgy and going for the Rock. Because we can get enough money to get a bunch of stuff from the Blue Womb. But I think that we should not commit to that because it is a path that leads exclusively to pain and darkness. We've got the win. All we need to do is not ruin it. And I mean that 100%. We've got not only the win, we've got real potential to tick 3 checkboxes in a single run. And also, never have to play Azazel again for at least a little while. I like Azazel, alright? But I understand he's not a fan favorite to watch because he's kind of like low stakes. Kind of botched that, but those guys still haven't perfectly cemented the brain patterns necessary to dodge him. Okay, that worked. That is outrageous. I actually shouldn't pick that last one up in case this is Yera. It is, yeah, we could have had so many more hearts, but you know what? At least we recognized it before it became a horrible problem. Not even a problem, but like before it would have cost us more opportunity cost. So we have a 36% chance. That's not that bad. We're on It Lives territory here. Just try to get hit as little as possible. Most important thing, though, actually is head down. Make sure you're going to Shoal. Because if you go to the Cathedral, you're going to cry like a little baby. It's going to be an embarrassing moment. It's going to be on livestream fail. And the top comment's going to be like, WTF, this happened on YouTube. Why is it on livestream fail? It's going to be a very complicated system. Some people are going to be upset. Some people are going to say this is funny. It's a whole thing. Okay, we're on Shoal. Haven't sacrificed much of our HP. We're always going to lose a little bit of it just because of Azazel's range problem. Unless we have like 80 damage. We're always going to take the occasional hit just because of Azazel. I mean, like, some of these enemies explode. It's conceivable to dodge them, but it's not necessarily a guarantee. And there is a self-sacrifice room which could have been relevant for us, but thankfully we don't have to make it relevant because in a in any different run where we had to do something with that, things would have been a lot harder for us. HP-wise. We gotta check, like... It's actually a horrendous haul. Oh, I thought maybe I could just leave. Curse of the Tower could actually be good, I think. Obviously, if you have bomb immunity, but think about a situation in which you have, like, blind rage. You know, you're probably not going to be hit by at least the first few explosions if you can just place yourself close to those. Maybe it's good, but, you know, we're theory crafting now. I think it's a good sign that we feel like we can theory craft. It means we're probably in okay hands. We got the Mega Satan fight, which... We really only have one phase of the Mega Satan fight. I don't know which one I would prefer to do. Honestly, it's kind of been like percolating in the back of my head for a little while. I think I would rather do the second phase. Even though, like, the first phase is longer, and it has enemies that are more dangerous to fight up close. Like, I don't want to fight, there's invisible bomb dudes, aren't there? They died? Leech? Greatest Leech in human history? Next to Brian Leech, of course, number 2. Good stuff. We should go back and check if there's a... Oh, I walked into him. We should go back and check if there's a secret room next to the cursed room, because we could use the Spirit Hearts. There's definitely not, because it's a small room. Okay, fair enough. So the thing with fighting the first phase, there's lots of little enemies that could explode in our face. But the thing with the second phase is that the attacks are much harder to dodge up close and personally. Second to a diamonds. Kind of the wrong environment for that. We did find Second secret room. Could use a black card or two, perhaps. This is a regular secret room. I was actually just going to say, don't give me Steam Sale. Because I would feel so bad about skipping the Hush fight with two of diamonds and then a Steam Sale to top it all off. Like, it just makes me look like I'm ungrateful. So sadly, because I'm badly, we should be getting the opportunity to maybe get a second Cambion Conception payout any second now. Come on, he's got to be close. I'd rather not see it right away. So we do want to fight the lamb for certain, but we also definitely want to knock out Mega Satan. What knocked out the bomb there? Very unhappy with the result. Was it Ghost Baby? This is fine. This is fine. All right. Phase 2. Got to think things through a little bit here because we didn't get any, Oh, no. I dodged right into it, dude! I can't chaos him. I can't. It's not the right play. We have to save it for Mega Satan. Give me a Demon Heart when you die. Obviously, got to be very careful here. I hate when they get desynced, dude. No! I am so mad. First off, I gave up a lot of HP on that run, and I gotta be honest. But the freaking hoof blew up the bomb right next to me. Completely, admittedly, my bad for taking so much damage over the course of the run. Confidence all-time low. Self-esteem resigned. Being unhappy with myself is my new best friend. For now, though, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Apparently, I'm garbage. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.